What is going on, everybody? It is your boy, your man's Toxic Gamer 331, back at it with another video. And today, I will be ranking every single MCU film, from worst to best. Now, before I go into the list, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and ring the bell for all notifications, and share the video. And, I was gonna say something. But anyways, so, shall we begin? For last place, for 23rd place, I put Captain Marvel for my least favorite movie. Oh, got the thing that I was gonna say. So, none of these movies are bad. I just ranked them on the way I liked it. So, yeah. Captain Marvel is last place because, number one, the acting in it isn't really that good. Well, the controversy with Brie Larson, I think, kind of made the movie not do so good. And also, her as a character does not do good, in my opinion, that much. So, yeah. If I were to give it a 1 out of 10, I'd give it like a 5.5. For 22nd place, I put the Thor movie. Now, this Thor series is kind of complicated because they have the first two are okay movies, and then the last one is the best out of the franchise for the Thor movies. But, this one, I don't know, it's maybe because it's just something about it. It's like on the tip of my tongue, but I can't find out what it is. But, if I were to give this a 1 out of 10, I would say a 6. Oh, wait, no, not a 6. 5 3/4. That's what I would give this movie. And, yeah, I don't know. For 21st place, I have Captain America: The First Avenger. Yeah, it's a good superhero movie to tell the story of Steve Rogers on the big screen. But, yeah, it's a good... Wait. I like what they did with it, but, I don't know. It's the same with Thor, for me. But, and sorry for any people watching bulging their eyes out right now at me for, like, not giving me good descriptions. Okay, I'm a 13-year-old. I grew up with these movies, and don't have brains like y'all adults yet, so, sorry. 20th place, I put Iron Man. In my opinion, I'm not the biggest fan of the first Iron Man movie. I know it's kicked off the MCU and stuff, but it's pretty good, but a good storyteller, but there's just something about it, like the other two, that I can't decide why I don't like it. Maybe, hang on, wait, let me see if I can get the hint from the back of the box here. Yeah, I can't get a hint, sorry. Avengers: Age of Ultron for 19th place. This is the least, what's the word? The least, it's good, but not as on par with the first movie and Endgame and Infinity War, because I think that they introduced way too many characters into the movie. Kind of like what they did with X-Men Origins Wolverine, but they kind of slimmed it down a little bit. and added just 3 characters. But I still think that they shouldn't have added Vision in this movie to add another character, because think about it, we have 4 characters in this and we don't need that much. Like, we have Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver, Vision, and Ultron. And also, why I don't like the movie is because they don't use Quicksilver that much. Seriously. So you hire Aaron Taylor Johnson to play Quicksilver in the MCU, and you kill him off in his first movie. Gosh, man. Seriously. Okay, I know that this movie is... a whole lot of people should say it should be in the last place. But I grew up with this one, and I know that a whole lot of people don't like it. But I think I know the reason why people don't like it. It's because it's forgettable. I can see that with the people. But it just... Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it, but it's a good movie. Like, yeah, the CGI is great, the storytelling is great, and I'm glad it's... Oh, excuse me. I'm glad it's not after a story of when Bruce Wayne becomes Hulk. They give it a little different taste to the MCU for the story, you know? 17th place, ooh, okay, is Black Panther. Sorry to anybody who wants this higher. I just think it's not that special in the MCU. I think it's just generic, like, storytelling. I don't know. But I think still think it's a good movie. They give, a good, feeling that this is, like, a Lion King... The Lion King if it was Marvel, basically. Well, some parts aren't Lion King-ish, to say the word. Oh, to say the least. Wow, I just came up with a new word. Lion King-ish. But it's... Yeah, it's good. It's good. I'm gonna say that a lot, by the way. 16th place is Thor the Dark World. Same thing with Incredible Hulk. A whole lot of people probably want me to put this lower. Now, in my opinion, this is way more better than the first one. And I liked it more. And I know that why people don't like it is because the acting performances of the villains, the Curse and Malekith, and how they did it. But I still think it's good. As its own little... I think that they did a good choice of Malekith for the second movie, because if they would have gone with something bigger, I don't think that would have worked. Sorry, my throat. 15th place, I put Iron Man 2. Whiplash in this movie is great. Yeah, so the story is, it's, about Tony is getting... I think prosecuted about the damages he can cause as Iron Man, and he basically ignores it, and he goes to Monaco. Oh my gosh, what's the word? I know everybody knows it. You're probably gonna... The Monaco transportation. I'll just go with that. Where he went to Monaco and he met Whiplash, and they introduced Rhodey as War Machine finally in this movie. So, pretty good. 14th place. Same as Black Panther in my opinion. Doctor Strange is good, but it's generic storytelling of the MCU. Not anything special, but still good. And the scenes with the... obviously, when you see on the box here, the building's upside down, and they did good with those special effects with the trippiness. My favorite out of the Iron Man franchise, and a whole lot of people probably are yelling at me right now, no, don't say it! But yes, I like Iron Man 3 the most. Well, there's only one part that I don't like about it that everybody else doesn't like about it, where Ben Kingsley, Trevor Slattery, I'm trying to do the accent there, is not the real Mandarin, and that's why everybody doesn't like it, which I can agree with. But I think that they did a good curveball with Oddgerald Killian as a Mandarin. Technically, not really. So, yeah. And it's during Christmas time, and I guess you could say this is kind of a Christmas movie. Probably people will be arguing over that with, which they did with Die Hard, probably. That's why, but that's what people will argue about, is that, like this. So, 12th place is Ant-Man and the Wasp. A good sequel to the Ant-Man series. Yeah, it's a good sequel. Ghost is the villain in this. I liked what they did with, what's the word? Gosh, man, I gotta rewatch these. Well, I remember most of it, but my mind's kind of, I don't know. But, it's, the story is, oh my gosh, I'm doing what I did in the original video. The movie is about Scott Lang, aka Ant-Man, is going on house arrest because of the events of Civil War. And he's stuck in his house for, I think it was 2 years, I'm pretty sure. And he, Hank Pym and Janet, aka the Wasp, break him out of his house and, like, want him to don the Ant-Man suit again and get a piece to bring her mom back. So, I put, ironically, the sequel, the one before this, right after it. So, Ant-Man. This, what I thought was going to be bad. A whole lot of people did. Then it turned out good. They, added a little comedy to it, and added the idea of, kind of a heist movie, too. And it's really good. I suggest this one in fact, I suggest all of these. They're all good movies. So, yeah. 10th place, I put Spider-Man Far From Home. Same goes for every movie. This is good, but not the best. If you're wondering what it's about Peter has to go on a vacation, is going on a vacation for his school, a school trip to Europe, and he thinks that he's not going to do any Spider-Man work there. Well, he was wrong. So, I'll just leave you with that. Piece of cake. Ooh, piece of cake. I don't know why I'm doing that. Sorry, guys. 9th place, I put the starter of the Avengers movies. The Avengers. And, I think the word's collaboration of everything we knew in the MCU before this movie all together into one. Where all the great superheroes, Captain America, Hulk, Thor, Iron Man, and Hawkeye, Black Widow, reunite to create the Earth's mightiest heroes, the Avengers. Sorry guys, there was just a weird noise. I don't know what that was. But anyways, probably there's a ghost in my house. It's a good movie. I went to see this in theaters twice when I was younger. Wait. Hang on. So when I was 5, I went to go see this. That's how old I was. I was calculating the math in my head. Ooh. Probably, I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was just thunder. 8th place is Guardians of the Galaxy. This was a complete shock, like Ant-Man was. Better than expected. It's about uh, uh, the ironic duo of people that are kind of, it's kind of like Suicide Squad a little bit. People that are doing bad deeds kind of get picked off for a prison, and they escape the prison, and they just decide to do good deeds. I guess. And there's so many humorous moments in this. I suggest this one the most out of the MCU movies, I think. No. That's all I have to say. No. The second one, in my opinion, is one of my favorites out of the MCU. In my opinion, it's the funniest out of the MCU, with all the fun. Where Peter's trying. Peter finds his dad, and dad seems like a nice guy, right? Well. Let's just not go too deep into the conversation. We'll just they're thinking that his dad does bad stuff. Ego, if you're wondering the name. Oh boy. This one, Avengers Infinity War for 6th place. Now, it's a good movie. It is a good movie. But when I was in theaters, you know when you kind of are still hungry after eating like a big grilled chicken club from Chick-fil-A, and you're still hungry? That's what this feels like. I know that's a pretty interesting example, but I'll just leave you with that because I don't want to spoil it. I'm trying my best not to spoil any of these movies. I'll just tell you the main plot line of the movies. 5th place, Captain America Civil War. When Captain America is trying to save the world, Tony is afraid that he's going to damage some people or kill some people. So they each have a team to go head to head against each other in an airport battle. Sorry, I have something in my teeth. That's why I'm going like, but yeah, the Sokovia Accords, that's what they're fighting over, which Cap does not believe in, Tony does believe in. And that is like Democrats and conservatives. Tony's conservative, Iron Man's team is the Democrats, Captain America's team is the conservatives, basically. That's my best way of pointing it. 4th place, I put Thor Ragnarok, the best out of the Thor franchise. This was good. It kind of adds like a space vibe. Well, don't all the Thor movies add a space vibe, Lucas? Anyways, it adds more of a. It's in my head. It gives you more of a Star Trek / Thor vibe, kind of. They kind of go more deeper into space, to say the least, and get funnier. And yeah, it's a good movie. 3rd place, I put Spider-Man Homecoming. Spider-Man's first outing in the MCU. This got 5 stars, and it got certified fresh Rotten Tomatoes. I'm a sucker for Spider-Man. I think he's one of my favorite MCU heroes. The movie is basically he wants to help the Avengers someday, but Tony says I'll give you a call, but he hasn't called them in like a few months or something, and he finds a weapons group in New York, in Queens, and he decides to go solo. So, and you'll see where that goes. second place, I was arguing if I should put this at number 1, because this is the best out of the Captain America franchise, but I decided to put another one there. So it's about. I need to stop saying it's about. The story is that Bucky, Captain America, Steve Rogers' old friend in the first one, who suggestively gets injured, is reborn by Hydra to turn into the Winter Soldier, and Winter Soldier has been hired to kill Captain America, and Hydra has taken over S.H.I.E.L.D. And Captain America and Black Widow and Falcon all have to stop them from taking over. Was there any doubt that I put this number 1? Avengers Endgame, people. So off the non-tummy settler for Avengers Infinity War, this is what we get: a belly filler where you don't have to eat anymore. This is what this is. Where the Avengers have to fix everything back from what happened in the first one. Not spoiling it. And so they all do a time jump to stop what happened in the first one and face Thanos. And it's one of the best movies of all time. At me. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed. I'll see you later, boys and girls.